Okay, so the world of AI, it's just exploding, right? It feels like there's a new tool every single day, and it can get, well, pretty confusing. So in this explainer, we're going to build your personal AI toolbox so you always know exactly which tool to grab for any task.
You've seen the names popping up everywhere. ChatGPT, Perplexity, DeepSeek. But it all boils down to one simple question, right? Which one should you actually be using? It's easy to feel a little lost in all the noise, but we're about to make it super simple.
Here's the best way to wrap your head around all this. Don't think of AI as just one big, all-knowing brain. Think of it like a toolbox. You've got different tools, and each one is perfect for a specific job. So let's open it up and meet the tools.
All right, first up, tool number 1. This is the one you've almost definitely played with, ChatGPT-4. In our toolbox, this is our conversationalist.
What makes ChatGPT so special? Well, its superpower is just how natural it feels. It's like having a super smart, creative partner you can just talk to. It's amazing for brainstorming when you're stuck on an idea, or you can ask it to break down something really complicated and explain it like you're 5. And with plugins, it can even help you plan and book an entire vacation. Pretty cool, right?
Okay, next tool on the box, Perplexity. Now, if ChatGPT is your creative brainstorming buddy, think of Perplexity as your super meticulous research librarian. This one is all about one thing: accuracy. Perplexity is built from the ground up to be accurate. It actually scours the web in real time, and, this is the really important part, it shows you its work. It gives you links to its sources. This is a game changer for fact-checking or when you need to know about what's happening right now. No more worrying if the AI is just making stuff up.
And for our final tool, we're bringing out the heavy machinery. This is DeepThink R1. This is your specialized problem solver. You pull this one out for the really tough logic-heavy jobs.
DeepThink is all about pure logical reasoning. It's an absolute beast at things like coding, complex math problems, or trying to plan something with a ton of different factors you have to balance. What's so useful is how it breaks the problem down, step by step. Sometimes seeing how you get to the answer is just as important as the answer itself.
So there you have it. The conversationalist, the librarian, and the problem solver. Let's put them all side by side and see how they stack up. You know, seeing it laid out like this really makes that right tool for the right job idea just click. It's so simple. I mean, you wouldn't use a sledgehammer to put in a tiny screw, right? It's the exact same idea here. You grab ChatGPT for creative chats, you go to Perplexity when you need facts with sources, and you fire up DeepThink for some serious, structured logic.
So you might be thinking, how can they be so different if they're all AI? And that's a great question. The thing is, they kind of share a similar core brain. It's called a transformer architecture. But think of it like they all went to different, highly specialized schools. Perplexity basically got a PhD in web search data, making it an expert on facts. DeepThink, on the other hand, spent all its time in the lab just solving logic puzzles. And that special training, that fine-tuning, is what gives each tool its unique, powerful skill.
Okay, theory is great and all, but let's be real. The best way to understand how this all works is to see these tools in action. So let's run through a couple of real-world scenarios.
This is a perfect example of how you can use these tools together. Let's say you stumble across a new medical study online. First thing you do, you pop it into Perplexity. It'll give you a quick summary and, most importantly, help you check if the sources are credible. Awesome. But then you're left with all this dense technical jargon. So you copy that, paste it into ChatGPT and just ask, hey, can you explain this to me in simple terms? You see? 2 tools, 1 task, and a much, much better result.
Or how about planning a big trip, let's say to Spain? You got all these constraints, right? You want the best weather, but you hate crowds, and you're on a budget. This is a perfect job for DeepThink. It can chew through all that data and spit out a logical, step-by-step plan for the absolute best time to go. Then, once you have that logical framework, you can jump over to ChatGPT for the fun stuff, like creative ideas for your itinerary, or using a plugin to actually start booking flights and hotels.
All right, now, before you run off and start building amazing things, every good toolbox comes with a user manual, a little safety guide, and your AI toolbox is no different. 3 really simple but crucial things to remember. First, no tool is perfect. None of them are 100% accurate 100% of the time. So for anything important, always double-check the information. Second, be smart about your privacy. Just don't share sensitive personal details. And finally, remember, these tools learn from human data, so they can have human biases. Always good to cross-reference your answers.
Look, if you only remember one thing from all this, let it be this. Stop thinking of AI as just one thing. It's not. It's a team of specialized assistants. The real skill, the thing that's going to set you apart, is learning which assistant to call on for which task.
So there you have it. You've got the toolbox. You know what each tool does best. The only question left is, well, it's the most exciting one. What are you going to build with it? What problem are you going to solve? The possibilities are really just getting started.